Hartig Bell Houghton in 1967 and then Maju Mantilla in 2004. And who will be the third? There is the million-dollar question. Lucia Arellano wants to be next on the list.
Lucia Arellano in the top 10 favorites for Miss World 2024. Lucia Arellano in the top 10 favorites for Miss World 2024. Once again, we are eager to present the candidates selected to compete in the world's prestigious beauty pageant. We are entering the 71st edition of this event, scheduled for next Saturday, March 9th at the Joe Warbin Convention Center in India. Attention is focused on the 116 candidates chosen to compete for the coveted beauty title. Amid the speculation and predictions of fans and experts, it is important to announce that Lucia Arellano, the representative of Peru in Miss World 2024, is ranked number 8 on our list. This young Peruvian woman is a true gem, standing out for her fresh and angelic face that captures everyone's attention. Her presence at the pageant does not go unnoticed, since she embodies the elegance and grace of the southern women of her country. This queen is determined to leave an indelible mark on her land, demonstrating the continuing legacy of beauty that Peru has sent to the international stage. With a history of sending extraordinary women to compete on the international stage, Lucia is undoubtedly a key focus point for attention during this pageant. Lucia has an impressive career, being part of a long tradition of Peruvian women who have shown in international beauty pageants. Her participation in Miss World is the next step on her path to global recognition. Lucia's virtues go beyond her external beauty. Her charisma and positive attitude make her a charming candidate, capable of winning hearts anywhere in the world. Additionally, her commitment to social causes and her participation in community projects demonstrate her altruistic spirit and her desire to make the world a better place. As for her chances of winning, Lucia has all the cards on the table. Her natural beauty and strong character place her as a serious contender in the competition. With the support of her country and her unwavering determination, there is no doubt that Lucia has everything it takes to achieve the Miss World 2024 crown and take Peru's pride to the top. Lucia Arellano, Miss Peru World 2024 from the Amazon, your queen. Lucia Arellano, Miss Peru World 2024 from the jungle, your queen. The Peruvian businesswoman and model Lucia Arellano is preparing for one of the most prestigious competitions in the world, the Miss World 2024 beauty pageant. We spoke with her about her start in modeling and the controversy after her ascension. At the peak of her career and with a clear purpose, model Lucia Arellano heads to the next edition of Miss World, which will take place from February 17 to March 9 in India. This event, which will take place in the emblematic cities of New Delhi and Mumbai, represents not only a challenge in the field of beauty, but also a new opportunity for the businesswoman to represent Peru abroad. I'm going to be out competing for almost 21 days. It will be difficult because we will not be able to sleep some nights to comply with the scheduled activities. For this reason, we have a great job with psychologists to be able to endure such a burden that today I assume with happiness, says Arellano. At 16 years old, Arellano was already part of the pre-selection of volleyball representatives, representing her native Loreto. But it would not be until she was 18 that her world would change completely when she entered the world of beauty pageants, leaving behind her passion for sports on long catwalks. I had never spoken in public, worn heels or walked on a catwalk. Maybe at university I did it as a joke, but I never thought I would follow this path that I ventured on, says the model. This decision was made after graduating in international business in Houston, after receiving an invitation to Miss Peru World where she managed to place in the top 6. On the other hand, her life is also linked to her social work that includes working alongside INAN in the fight cancer, develop productive programs for inmates and advocate as a goodwill ambassador. In addition to launching her own bikini line. Where does Lucia Arellano come from? My father, Marco, was born in the city of Piura. My mother, Soledad, was born in the city of Iquitos. Both are different parts of Peru, different departments that have their own characteristics. My father is from the coastal area, my mother is from the jungle area. I grew up with the love and company of 3 beautiful people, my siblings Christy, who lives in the city of Iquitos, Peru, Priscilla and George, both in Houston, United States. Today, I want to continue bringing you a little closer to where I come from. The greatest stage of my life has passed in Iquitos. In a few words, I would say that it is the place that I carry in my guts. Wonderful and eccentric place, located only 5 minutes from the Amazon River, it is the place that allowed me to develop, grow and live a childhood full of experiences and happy, unforgettable moments and capital earnings for my life. A peculiarity of my city is that it is classified as a beautiful island separated by water since, basically, it is located under the rivers. It is a place with a lot of vegetation, nature, flora and exquisitely varied fauna. We have wonderful tourist spots such as Quistacoca and the Pacaya National Reserve, one of the largest natural reserves in Peru. Also, we have the Amazon River, a natural wonder declared as such since 2012, and we have the Amazon Rescue Center, which dedicates its efforts to the rescue, rehabilitation and preservation of Amazonian fauna. One more question about the identity of the people from all over Peru, particularly from the Peruvian jungle, from the Amazon. I think they are characterized by being very happy, extroverted, euphoric, vibrant, welcoming, humane, warm. People who you can immediately genuinely connect with them, they are so much fun. Well, these are some of my roots, life context, family and place, and this is what today I would love for the whole world to know, my beloved Peru. What has been the most difficult moment you have had to face so far in these events? The road to Miss World, well, this one has been different from the others. Initially I was not crowned, there was a succession process to be able to give me the crown, and it was difficult not to receive the support of the same people involved in the pageants. That caused me stress and anxiety. I had to hire a psychologist to help me manage my feelings, my emotions, and thanks to that I focused on the positive, working non-stop and proving to myself everything I was capable of. For my part, I always stayed away because I thought that the parties in dispute had to solve those problems. I just wanted to avoid problems and focus on my preparation, but it really was a lot, says Arellano, who went to a psychologist after being harassed on social networks. I had to ask for help to deal with this in the best way, especially due to the large wave of comments that appeared. My psychologist's recommendation was to refrain from responding to the comments and continue working, adds Arellano, following the decision to award the crown to Lucia Arellano. The Miss Peru World organization, directed by Tito Paz, explained that this measure was carried out due to Barante's lack of commitment to the required activities and social work. A few months ago she changed her attitude. She began to seem very distant from everything we asked of her. She did not respond to our messages, she was as if absent, Paz commented on the Arriba Mi Gente program, while emphasizing the importance of the active participation of the representatives. The organization did not just give me the crown, even though it belonged to me by succession. Director Tito Paz interviewed all the candidates who were among the finalists. It's not like they approached me and said she would be the representative. He asked us several things and more decisions were made. Then they called me and I accepted the challenge, explains Arellano, who also did not communicate with Barantes after the statement issued by Miss Peru World. For her part, model Jennifer Barantes explained, through her Instagram account, that there were irregularities within the organization and difficulties in continuing her reign. She explained that she did not receive the official crown, she lacked professionals to prepare her and faced inconveniences in working. I deny any type of non-compliance with the obligations and responsibilities assumed since obtaining the title Miss World Peru 2022. I did not receive the official crown. After 3 months, I decided to buy my own crown and work on digital content officially. The preparation did not occur in the stipulated time. I waited several months for the instructions to start my preparation classes. Seeing disinterest, I started on my own and with my own means with private teachers for public speaking, English, catwalk, self-makeup, styling and physical preparation, says the statement issued by Barantes on her Instagram. Despite the adversities and controversy, Arellano is preparing to represent Peru in the Miss World 2024, in addition to transforming her social project Similitas de Belén into Similitas on the World, an initiative that seeks to impact the life of children in countries like India. I want people to trust me, I am learning the language and I am preparing myself as best as I can to raise the name of my country," she concludes. "You talk to me about the support of a specialist, a psychologist. How important do you think it is for people to have this type of support in general, fundamental for life? It is important to talk about mental health, emotional stability. If at this moment I did not have the help of professionals in the psychological field, I would not be so focused, determined and committed to this wonderful path called Miss World. Communication with my psychologist became a fundamental piece to make this process much easier." You will travel to India for the Miss World. How do you feel about representing Peru in the pageant? Proud to wear the Peru sash, it is a tremendous honor, a position with so much commitment and discipline. From day one that I accepted to be Miss Peru World, I said that I was willing to give everything for my Peru, but above all to show who Loreto women really are, those of the coast, mountains and jungle, what we are made of. Thanks to this platform that focuses a lot on social work, I have been able to achieve a great dream, creating a shelter home for children from a vulnerable area in my city. How was the Semelitis de Belen Foundation born and what are the most notable achievements so far? It started when I was 12 years old. My best friend and I signed up to volunteer at church. There they had educators, but the support of people who wanted to support the children was also necessary, so we joined the project in which we spent 5 years. After finishing my degree I returned to Peru and it was time to do something more for 60 children. And the Semelitis de Belen project began. I always said that at some point I would be able to rebuild a house so that the children would not have to do classes on the floor or on the chairs in the chapel. Miss World was an ideal platform because it is really dedicated to working, to making a change in society, to being an agent of positive change, and I decided to participate in a beauty pageant in 2022 and now we are already in the middle of building the house stay. They deliver it to us in 2 months. Regardless of what happens in Miss World, this project continues. I am sure that all of them will be able to build a good future, be professionals and fulfill all their dreams. How do you combine your international business career, your activities as Miss Peru World and your social projects? It has been quite a challenge, but not impossible. I currently have a nightclub, a restaurant in Iquitos, a swimwear brand and I work in other business areas. Everything is a challenge, organizing, planning, giving yourself time. I think the key to success is being an organized person, complying with the schedules you set for yourself and being responsible. You participate in social projects, such as the fight against cancer and initiatives in productive prisons. What motivates you to be committed to these causes? Being a transformational leader, seeing a change in our society. I believe a lot in second chances. My path to the Miss World crown has been one of struggle, of effort, and I believe that all people deserve that, an opportunity to get ahead. You are a public figure, so how do you handle criticism and what advice would you give to those who want to follow in your footsteps? Something that has really worked for me is focusing on the positive, on ourselves, in what we are and what we are capable of. So the best thing is to turn a deaf ear to criticism because people don't know your life, they don't know the story behind you. What are your expectations for this contest? Bringing that blue crown home again. I am going 100% confident in our work, in our effort. We are more than 20 people behind this path and also 33 million Peruvians that I will carry with the Peruvian band. Representing our country with so much honor, with so much pride, simply shouting Peru is already a dream come true. I leave with the best expectations, willing to leave soul, heart and life on that stage, but also show who Peruvian women are. How can they support you? There is a platform called Mobstar, download it, create an account, search for the user Lucia Arellano. And you have to like all the photos that I have been posting. I have approximately 1,000 photos. We have to reach more than 3 million and I am very sure that we will achieve it easily.
Peru News Today. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Lucia Arellano, Ambassador of Joy and Sensuality at Miss World with La Anaconda. Lucia Arellano, Ambassador of Joy and Sensuality on the Miss World stage with La Anaconda. Lucia Arellano, the current Miss Peru World, is preparing with enthusiasm and determination to represent Peru in the prestigious International Miss World pageant. Originally from Iquitos, she will bring with her the joy of celebration and the sensuality of La Anaconda, a traditional music from the Peruvian jungle, to the event that will be held this year in India. Unlike other beauty pageants, the Miss World allows participants to highlight the cultural richness of their countries through performances that include traditional dance and music. Lucia, aware of this unique opportunity, has carefully prepared her performances, showing the cultural diversity of Peru in each of them. In her first performance, Lucia will indulge in the rhythm of La Anaconda, a choice that not only highlights her dancing skills, but also reflects her innate connection to the traditional music of her homeland, Iquitos. For her next performance, she plans to incorporate vibrant Afro-Peruvian rhythms, highlighting the country's musical diversity. The candidate also plans to wear emblematic clothing from the Peruvian mountains in another of her performances, ensuring that the three regions of Peru and their cultural wealth are at the center of attention during the contest. Additionally, she has prepared an exciting celebration display for the talent competition, showcasing her versatility and commitment to authentically representing Peruvian culture. Lucia Arellano is not limited only to artistic expressions, but she seeks to further involve the richness of Peruvian culture in Miss World. She invites the entire Peruvian public to support her with their vote through the official contest application, available on Google Play and Apple Store. Each like received brings her closer to direct qualification to the next stage and the possibility of reaching the coveted crown. Each like received not only represents the support of the public, but also brings it one step closer towards direct qualification to the next stage of the contest. With her charm, skills and dedication, Lucia Arellano has managed to capture the hearts and attention of those who closely follow this prestigious beauty pageant. Go, Peru! If possible. Leave us your comment and subscribe to continue growing, and follow us on our social networks, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok.
Peru News Today. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
How to vote for Miss Peru World 2024. From the Peruvian jungle, the queen of it. How to vote for Miss Peru World 2024. From the Peruvian jungle, your queen. Lucia Arellano will go in search of her dream and to leave the name of Peru at the top, since she will participate in Miss World 2024. Peruvian businesswoman and model Lucia Arellano is getting ready to compete in the next edition of the Miss World Beauty Pageant, which will be held from February 17 to March 9 in India, with the cities of New Delhi and Mumbai as venues. Our Miss Peru World, originally from Iquitos, has been working in social work since she was 12 years old, forming a foundation called Semillitas de Belén, a social project that today is a reality with the construction of a home for low-income children in the area of Belén, where they can access an educational system, receive nutritional support, and have spaces for emotional support. She will go in search of her dream of being the best in the world and try to leave Peru's name at the top. The influencer, with more than 25,000 followers on Instagram, usually shows all the details of her path to the beauty pageant. The 28-year-old woman from Loreto has been traveling throughout the national territory with the aim of promoting national tourism, receiving distinctions in various provinces such as ambassador in the fight against anemia in the San Martin region, and declared an illustrious guest in La Libertad, Cusco, Ucayali, Loreto and Junín, among others. How to vote for Lucia Arellano in Miss World. Focused on bringing the Miss World crown to our country for the third time, Lucia meets all the requirements to continue the legacy left by Maju Mantilla, and therefore needs all the support of Peru by voting in the Mobstar application, where find the profile of the Peruvian candidate. Now, in her own words, Lucia Arellano tells us, "Hello everyone, Miss World is getting closer and today I need your support. To win multimedia challenge, first we must download the Mobstar application, create an account, search for my user Lucia Arellano and put a like on each photo that I have been posting, because a like is a vote. Together we make Peru sound stronger." Leave us your comment and subscribe to continue growing, and follow us on our social networks, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok.
Peru News Today. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Make Peru shine. Vote for Lucia Arellano, our queen of the Peruvian Amazon in Miss World 2024. Make Peru shine. Vote for Lucia Arellano, our queen of the Peruvian Amazon in Miss World 2024. In the heart of the exuberant Peruvian Amazon, between the jungle and the mighty rivers, a radiant light emerges that embodies the beauty, strength and indomitable spirit of a land blessed by nature, Loreto, Peru. It is here where a story of determination, passion, purpose and pride is born that materializes in the figure of Lucia Arellano, a young woman who carries in her hands the dream of her region and her entire country. With her overwhelming presence and her unparalleled charisma, Lucia rises as an ambassador of the jungle, ready to conquer the world stage of Miss World 2024 and leave an indelible mark on everyone's hearts. Her story is a hymn to the diversity, cultural richness and natural beauty that defines Peru, and in every step she takes, she carries with her the legacy of her homeland. It is time to join together on this exciting journey, to support Lucia on her path to the crown and to show the entire world the incomparable brilliance of Peru. Welcome to a story of dreams, passion and hope.
Hello everyone, I am Lucia Arellano and I come from the land of the Incas, the amazing Amazon River and the place where you can enjoy the best food in the world. I am Peru! From the Pacific coast, the great mountains of the Andes, where the Amazon River is born, the Amazon rainforest that gives so much to our world and a culture and history that is so rich, Peru is a country with wonderful, hardworking people, full of faith and hope. And one of our defining characteristics is our multiculturalism. Since I was a child, I had the desire to show my country to the whole world and where I come from, feeling so proud of my roots and cherishing our history and traditions. I was born in the city of Iquitos, in the Peruvian Amazon, and I feel very lucky to have a very united and loving family. I am the youngest of 4 siblings, and our parents always taught us to share and help others. My family represents the joy of my people. Vamos, Lucia! I love sports, dance, cooking and being surrounded by children. Since I was 7 years old, I was a volleyball player. Through this sport, I learned the value of determination and hard work. It taught me to never give up and always fight for my dreams. At 14 years old, I belonged to the national volleyball team in Peru. And through this, I earned a scholarship at a university in the United States. At this point, I realized that destiny had something wonderful prepared for me, and I decided to allow my path into the world. I studied international business at Lone Star College in Houston, Texas. I currently have a swimwear line and a restaurant, companies that provide work to over 100 families in my hometown of Iquitos. An entity that holds a special place in my heart is the Semillitas de Belén volunteer program. Since 2008, this program has been my inspiration to continue working and to be able to help many children to access food, support, and access to a good education. Today, having the Miss World platform, I've been able to fulfill my dream of working for many groups, supporting better access for home care for the elderly, helping ensure a better future for animals, helping people who are looking for a second chance in prisons to productive workshop, working in a fight against cancer, saving lives within men, and traveling throughout my country and promoting tourism. I know that God's timing is perfect, and I will keep every moment in my heart. I am ready to continue working. See you, India! Namaste!
Let's support Lucia Arellano, our Peruvian representative in Miss World 2024. Make Peru shine on the world stage. Vote for her in the Mobstar app and let's bring our culture and beauty to the whole world. Our Miss World 2024 Lucia Arellano is already in India. Lucia Arellano, Peru's hope to obtain the third crown in Miss World 2024. Peru has the opportunity to obtain the Miss World Blue Crown for the third time with Lucia Arellano, whose appointment in July 2023 was controversial due to the complaint made by the outgoing Jen Barantes, against the director of the franchise, Ernesto Tito Paz. However, the beauty queen from Loreto has prepared hard, and she is already beginning to attract attention since her arrival in India, headquarters of the international pageant that takes place from February 18 to March 9 in Mumbai. Who is Lucia Arellano? Lucia Michelle Arellano Mori, 28 years old, is the brand new representative of Peru in the Miss World 2024 international pageant. She was born in Iquitos, the Pearl of the Amazon. She has been playing volleyball since she was 7 years old, and at the age of 16, she was part of the national volleyball team. She studied international business at the University of Houston, Texas, United States. Since 2017, her name began to appear as a possible candidate for Miss Peru. In 2018, she was chosen Miss Loreto and participated in Miss Peru 2019, managing to enter the top 7. She was chosen Miss Intercontinental Peru 2019, but she renounced the title and did not travel to the Philippines for the pageant, being replaced by Tiffany Yoko Chong Campos, who was as 4th finalist. As a model she worked with local brands such as Infinito by Diva Rivera, and as a businesswoman she owns a nightclub, a restaurant in Iquitos and a swimwear brand. Likewise, she is an ambassador in the fight against anemia in the San Martin region and declared an illustrious guest in La Libertad, Cusco, Ucayali, Loreto and Junín among others. What is Lucia Arellano's social project? Unlike other world-class beauty pageants, such as Miss Universe, Miss World focuses its attention on the social project of its candidates. Lucia Arellano as Miss World Peru 2023 takes advantage of the platform to promote her Semillitis de Belén Foundation, a charitable initiative that was born in her mind at the age of 12, when she and her best friend signed up as volunteers in the church, staying for 5 years. She then traveled to the United States to pursue her professional studies. Upon his return, he promoted his project that seeks to benefit 60 low-income children from his community in Iquitos, with the construction of a house so that the children do not have to do classes on the floor or in the chairs of the chapel. We are already in the middle of construction of the ranch house. They will deliver it to us in 2 months. Regardless of what happens at the Miss World, this project continues. Lucia Arellano. February 5, 2024. La Razón newspaper. Lucia Arellano will present her social project Semillitis de Belén in the Beauty with a Purpose test of the Miss World pageant. Of the almost 100 candidates, only 12 will be selected, and among these the initiative that achieves the greatest impact in their respective countries will be chosen. How is Peru doing at Miss World 2024? On February 16, Lucia Arellano left the Jorge Chávez International Airport in Lima for India, being greeted by a crowd of people. There were even jungle dancers, and the beauty queen dared to dance with them. The most exciting journey of my life begins. Thank you to each of you for making me feel the human warmth of my Peru, in a farewell full of identity, history and traditions. Lucia Arellano. February 16, 2024. Instagram. Already installed in the Ashok Hotel, located in the capital of India, Lucia Arellano shares a room with the representative of Venezuela, Ariadne Daboin. Lucia Arellano, through her Instagram account, where she has 89.1 thousand followers, shares the activities that she has been doing at Miss World 2024. The first of them, the visit to the Mahatma Museum and Sacred Place Gandhi Memorial. I found myself feeling a special energy the moment we entered the Gandhi Monument. Lucia Arellano. February 19, 2024. Instagram. Already installed in the Ashok Hotel, located in the capital of India, Lucia Arellano shares a room with the representative of Venezuela, Ariadne Daboin. Lucia Arellano, through her Instagram account, where she has 89.1 thousand followers, she shares the activities that she has been doing at Miss World 2024. The first of them, the visit to the museum and Sacred Place Mahatma Gandhi Memorial. I found myself feeling a special energy the moment we entered the Gandhi Monument. Lucia Arellano. February 19, 2024. Instagram.
Aquí vamos, Perú, a representarlos con todo el corazón y el amor del mundo y a seguir apoyando en la página de missworld.com/Lucia Arellano contestant y también en Mobstar a seguir votando. Un beso. Good morning, beautiful family. We have arrived to India. And look who I found, my beautiful sister from Guinea. We are already on our way to the hotel and I will be showing you how our day goes by, and I can't wait to meet all of my other sisters. Hola familia, por fin puedo aparecer por aquí para contarles de que ya estamos en nuestra habitación. Hoy día hemos tenido un día de compartir con todas las chicas, hemos podido conocerlas un poco más. Aún faltan varias candidatas por llegar, que van a estar llegando en el transcurso del día y quizá probablemente mañana ya estemos todas juntas, pero quiero comentarles que ya oficialmente sé quién me va a acompañar en este camino llamado Mi Mundo, y qué mejor que tener... ¡Ay! Yo creo que por allá salió la banderita de Venezuela.
Lucia Arellano, the great favorite of Latinas. Presentation at Miss World 2024, India. Lucia Arellano and her presentation at Miss World 2024 in India. The great favorite of Latinas. In the splendid setting of Miss World 2024 in India, the dazzling Lucia Arellano, representative of Peru, stands as the great favorite of Latinas. The opening ceremony of the prestigious pageant took place at the majestic Ashok Hotel in New Delhi, where contestants from more than 110 countries dazzled with their presence, anticipating an event full of grace and elegance. Lucia Arellano, our Peruvian beauty ambassador, captivated with her presentation, wearing a typical costume from the Amazon, which highlighted her exquisite beauty, elegance and charisma, distinctive characteristics of our Miss Peru World representative. Her walk down the catwalk was a riot of charm and distinction, leaving an indelible impression on the audience. The 2-year postponement of the Miss World election added an aura of expectation to the pageant, which returned strongly after its last edition in 2022. Initially, the United Arab Emirates had been designated as the host, but India was finally selected as the host. The decision to take the event to India, a country rich in history and culture, further enhances the importance and prestige of this competition. With a long tradition of promoting charitable causes and empowering women, Miss World continues to be a beacon of inspiration and change in the world.
Hello world, Namaste India. I am Lucia Arellano and I proudly represent the land of the Incas and the amazing Amazon River, Peru!
From the host country of the 70th Miss World, please welcome Puerto Rico.
The last time India hosted this contest was in 1996, when Greece's representative Irene Skliva was crowned the winner, beating Colombia's Carolina Arango. This pageant, which began in 1951 in London, is the oldest international beauty pageant in the world, promotes charitable causes and empowers women. India, along with Venezuela, has been home to this event on multiple occasions, crowning outstanding women who have left an indelible mark on the history of the pageant and beyond. In this magnificent setting, Lucia Arellano shines with her own light, representing the best of the beauty and social commitment of our country. Day 3, Lucia Arellano, Beauty with Purpose Presentation Miss World 2024, India. Lucia Arellano presented Beauty with a Purpose Similitis de Belén at Miss World 2024, India. Lucia Arellano, the representative of Peru in the Miss World 2024 pageant held in India, heads the ranking of favorites according to Sash Factor International, a global benchmark in beauty pageant coverage. Her outstanding performance in the Beauty with a Purpose Forum has captured the attention of the jury and the public. At this event, Arellano presented the work carried out by her foundation Similitis de Belén, which provides education, nutritional support and spaces for emotional development to children in vulnerable situations. In this presentation 117 women from around the world shared the most inspiring stories and dreams. Lucia Arellano tells us, "We present to the world at Similitis de Belén, the most special social project of my life because I believe in a world full of opportunities. We tried to find a way to take my children from diaresis Similitis de Belén with me in my dress as a way to share a message of power and hope, and we wish to leave a mark on the world for generations to come. Thank you." Once again, the most outstanding of the day is our beautiful Lucia Arellano, giving beauty and elegance from India. For the presentation of Lucia Arellano, from her purpose-driven beauty project, she wore a light blue princess cut dress, which had the printed hands of the children from the Belén neighborhood, one of the extreme poverty areas of Iquitos. Miss Peru World develops her foundation Similitis de Belén there. And it was the designer Jose Safra who made this magnificent creation, and Lucia Arellano stood out in the filming of the explanation in the presentation video, which, together with the one that had been sent about the project, will be evaluated by a specialized jury in social aid actions. Be careful with the dress that Lucia Arellano presented. It is not just any dress, it is a dress with history, work, dedication and above all full of hope, love, gratitude and that is little seeds of Bethlehem. The creative hands of the children of Belén leave their mark, reflecting joy, dreams and illusions in various colors applied to the skirt. This social project led by Lucia Arellano fuses the elegance of design with the nobility of supporting communities in need. Each footprint tells a story of hope and opportunity. Our Peruvian representative proudly raises the name of Peru after her moving social presentation. Up Peru! Day 4 Lucia Arellano Athletic Victory. In the Sports Challenge Beep Test Team America and more. Day 3 Athletic Victory. Peru excels in the sports competition and secures its place in the final of Miss World 2023 to 2024. Lucia Arellano, the distinguished representative as Miss Peru World 2023, led her team to victory in the sports challenge known as El Sports Challenge Beep Test Team America. In this event, Peru continued to stand out in the Miss World 2023 competition by achieving victory in the Sport Challenge, specifically in the Americas group. This achievement not only highlights the beauty and elegance of Lucia Arellano, but also her skills and determination in the sporting field. With her outstanding participation, Lucia Arellano not only demonstrated her outstanding qualities on the catwalk, but also in the sports event, showing an impressive balance between grace and physical performance. Her effective leadership was evident in leading her team to victory, thus ensuring her passage to the next round in this demanding Miss World 2023 competition. This achievement is not only cause for celebration for Lucia Arellano, but also for her Team Verde colleagues, who surely recognize and appreciate the valuable contribution of their outstanding representative. Lucia Arellano, with her grace, skill and leadership, has raised the name of Peru in the sports field of the prestigious pageant, leaving an indelible mark on the Miss World 2023 competition. Lucia Arellano thanks Miss World for allowing her to spread the message about the importance of leading a healthy lifestyle. Through sports, she has gained the confidence to believe that she can turn all of her dreams into reality. In this process, essential values such as confidence, determination and discipline have been strengthened. Also on the fourth day at Miss World, she visited Helsinki Pachola, a school that offers remedial classes once a week to children in Delhi who lack access to education. However, for these children, School represents an opportunity to build a more promising future. Numerous success stories were heard narrating how the students of this institution completed their education and, now working at the Helsinki Pachola, strive to ensure that future generations pursue their dreams. Gratitude was expressed to Miss World for providing a day full of inspiration. Lucia Arellano and the outfits that she has worn in the first days of Miss World 2024. Lucia Arellano and the outfits she has worn in the first days of Miss World 2023 to 2024. Lucia Arellano is preparing to represent Peru in the next edition of Miss World. The contest, which crowned Maju Mantilla 20 years ago, takes place in India from Saturday, February 17 to Saturday, March 9. Lucia Arellano, the representative of Peru in the Miss World 2024 pageant held in India, heads the ranking of favorites according to Sash Factor International, a global benchmark in beauty pageant coverage. Her outstanding performance in the Beauty with a Purpose Forum has captured the attention of the jury and the public. At this event, Ella Arellano presented the work carried out by her foundation Similitas de Belén, which provides education, nutritional support and spaces for emotional development to children in vulnerable situations. Since the beginning of the contest, Arellano has stood out for her participation in various events. At the welcome ceremony, she received a unique ovation for her clothing inspired by the Peruvian Amazon, a sign of her immediate impact on the pageant. Later, she was among the 3 best dressed at the gala dinner. For this occasion, she wore a design by Jose Maria Almeida inspired by Hindu culture, thus consolidating her presence as a strong contender in the contest. Arellano has not only managed to stand out for her clothing and bearing in the events prior to the final gala, which has placed her as one of the favorites to be crowned the winner. The 71st edition of Miss World has the participation of more than 100 candidates from various countries, and the final will take place on March 9 at the Geo World Convention Center in Mumbai. Amazon-inspired outfit. During the welcome ceremony of Miss World 2024, the representative of Peru, Lucia Arellano, impressed the attendees in India with her presentation. At the event held in New Delhi, India, the Peruvian wore a suit inspired by the Peruvian Amazon. Cocktail dinner. On her 3rd day in India, Miss Peru World wore an impressive long red dress, which was accompanied with a white shawl. Today we had an incredible night at our cocktail dinner. Our dress is inspired by our Peruvian flag, Lucia Arellano noted on Instagram. Gala dinner. Lucia Arellano stood out among the 3 best dressed during the Miss World 2024 gala dinner, wearing a Jose Maria Almeida suit in yellow and green tones inspired by Hindu culture. Our Miss Peru World wanted to pay tribute to a country that has received us incredibly and that has an incredible culture and history, the designer wrote on Instagram. Tribute to the children of Bethlehem. The Peruvian wore a light blue princess cut dress made by designer Jose Safra, which shows off the printed hands of the children of the Belén neighborhood, one of the extreme poverty areas of Iquitos. Miss Peru World develops her foundation Similitas de Belén there. The creative hands of the children of Belén leave their mark, reflecting joy, dreams and illusions in various colors applied to the skirt. This social project led by Lucia Arellano fuses the elegance of design with the nobility of supporting communities in need. Every footprint tells a story of hope and opportunities, Safra wrote on Instagram. Who is Lucia Arellano? Lucia Arellano is preparing to carry the Peruvian flag at Miss World, an event that will take place from February 17 to March 9 in India. Arellano, 28 years old and originally from Iquitos, has not only stood out for her career on the catwalks, but also for her impact in the social and business sphere. Her academic preparation in international business, completed in Houston, complements her multifaceted profile. Arellano's transition from the volleyball courts to the international runways reflects a story of significant personal and professional change. Her beginnings in the sport representing Loreto opened the doors to new opportunities that eventually led her to participate in beauty competitions. She had never spoken in public or worn heels, Arellano shared, highlighting the radical change in her career after graduating. Her commitment to social causes, such as her work against cancer and collaboration with INAN, as well as her promotion of national tourism, highlight her commitment beyond beauty. Throughout her career, Arellano has received numerous recognitions, including the distinction as Ambassador of the Fight Against Anemia in San Martin and illustrious guest in various regions of Peru. Her crown as Miss Peru World came after the dismissal of Jennifer Barrantes, a situation that raised various opinions among the public and on digital platforms. Day 5, Lucia Arellano Miss Peru continues in the fight. -5 classified to the top 40 Miss World 2024, are the first 5 classified to the top 40 of Miss World. For its part, and after carrying out the first challenges of the 71st edition of the most important beauty pageant in the world, the Miss World 2024 from the city of Mumbai, in India, we were already able to meet the first 5 girls who participated. They went straight to the top 40 on the final night. This is how, after the head-to-head challenge was carried out, we first met the 25 girls who moved on to the final round, thus leaving 5 winners who automatically become part of the final top. Likewise, the first classified were Miss England, Jessica Gage; Miss Lebanon, Yasmina Saitoun; Miss Zimbabwe, Nokatinda Shekina Maramwa; Miss Botswana, Leslie Hochambo; Miss Nigeria, Ada M. The new Miss World 2024 will be crowned on March 9, 2024 at the Geo World Convention Center in Mumbai, India, where Miss World 2022 Karolina Bielawska of Poland will crown her successor at the end of the event. The event will be broadcast live on Sona Live India starting at 7:30 p.m. local time. Lucia Arellano participates in the Miss World 2024 Gala Cocktail. Lucia Arellano participates in the Miss World 2024 Gala Cocktail. Lucia Arellano participates in the Gala Cocktail Party, where she was able to meet Julia Morley CBE, President and Executive Director of the Miss World organization of All of Us at Miss World. In 1972, Julia launched Beauty with a Purpose as her vision for young women to use their talents to help those less fortunate than themselves. More than 50 years later, the Beauty with a Purpose program is now present in 142 countries and has had a significant impact on improving the lives of the sick and disadvantaged. In June 2022, during the Queen's Platinum Jubilee Honours List, Julia was appointed a Commander of the Order of the British Empire, CBE, in recognition of her charitable and voluntary services to disadvantaged people in the United Kingdom and throughout the world. Lucia Arellano had the most emotional and profound moments when meeting and hugging Julia, a woman who inspires her because of her strength, humility and human warmth. Lucia Arellano said, "Dear Julia, thank you for being an example of an unconditional vocation to service, and of a life dedicated to giving opportunities to those who need it most, always from the most real and genuine love that exists. Thank you for showing how powerful women can be. Thank you for being this beautiful. The world needs more human beings like you. I thank God for having come this far and being part of this incredible Miss World 2024. Day 6, Lucia Arellano placed 3rd in the Miss World Sport Challenge competition. Day 6, Lucia Arellano placed 3rd in the Miss World Sport Challenge competition. With great enthusiasm, Peru celebrates the outstanding participation of our representative, Lucia Arellano, in the prestigious Miss World pageant. The talented Miss Peru has left her mark by securing her place on the Sports Challenge podium, achieving an outstanding 3rd position in this exciting sports competition. Her dazzling presence and sporting abilities positioned her as an exemplary queen, representing with grace and skill the beauty and athletic spirit of our country on the world stage. Lucia Arellano, a true Peruvian pride.
birthplace, Peru.
That was a pass.
Congratulations, lady. Here are the top 3 in the whole world for the sports challenge.
I feel overjoyed. I'm sharing this moment with these beautiful ladies. I think we're doing an amazing job at the sports days. And the most important is we had fun.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you.